Alright guys, we got everything kind of lined up. First thing we're going to install is we're going to install a track bar, and that'll kind of help us wiggle it back into the best alignment we can get until we can start bolting the other stuff in. Here we go. View what's going on. Hopefully it's lighting up all right. I've been spending all day on this. That tells me I need to come this way. So a little bit. Let's see. Get that bolted in. Don't want to tighten everything up until we get everything actually weight on everything. So go over here. Where did I put? All right. Alright, next we'll work on this. Actually, since I gotta run to the store and grab some bolts I need, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the brake line since it's a leaking fool. Come on. All right. Try to get you a better view at least. nerve. Whew, getting the bugger to get on this post. Let me grab a bolt for it. I don't know why I didn't bring it with me when I went under here. Go. Get it nice and tight. Also, I do not feel safe sitting under a Jeep just holding up my jack stand. I'd like to get this part done with as quickly as possible. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go grab those bolts. I'll be back. Alright guys, next step is to reinstall the upper control arm, so I'm going to do that now. She's starting to go back together. maybe. Alright guys, so I finally got the uppers in. Took a lot of just jacking in different angles, just like when I had to take everything off. Just got to get the line and the pinholes ready, but I think we're going to work on the lowers next, and the sway bar, and then just the spring, the coil springs and the shocks, and we will be just about set. In other than to hook up the drive line, we'll be good to go. Alright guys, day 2. I had to grab a new ratchet strap in the morning, but this is just kind of the silliness that I had to get that last lower control arm in. So all that we have left to do is hook up the sway bar, the drive shaft, and then kind of put everything on weight, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, I got the sway bar bolted in. I went ahead and bolted both sides completely down with Loctite and everything like that. I did run into one thing that I want to point out if you guys do an 8/8 kit yourself or if you order one. On the Danny 35 for the sway bar, the nut that behind it that goes in it is welded into the to these things as well. Not with this kit. I'm not sure if that was from the way he built them or if the kit just comes like this. But the original bolts are 15mm, and I could not find a nut at AutoZone or Lowe's this morning to get that all fixed. I went ahead and got 7/16 nut and bolt, grade 8, and just got them in there. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hook up the drive line, and we're going to go ahead and put the weight and everything. We're going to bolt everything down, and then hopefully everything just comes together here. Alright guys, I did not make this as a detailed video as I wanted to, because I'll be quite honest with you, I've never been frustrated with anything ever. Good lord. I had to take the sway bars off again to get the springs on, and after I did that I could not for the life of me get the sway bar to connect properly, and not having those nuts welded on the back of the mounts is a giant pain in the ass. I cannot emphasize that enough. It made this job a hell. But now I'm going to go ahead and just got done cleaning this all brake cleaner, going to get the cover on, RTV it, fill it up with oil. And we'll go to connecting the drive shaft and then putting the tires on. Well, actually, I'll probably put the tires on before the drive shaft so I can feel safer being underneath there. But it's getting there. Alright guys, after enough screwing around for a few days, finished everything up. The biggest issue, and I want to point this out because you don't screw up like I did and waste 2 days. The drive shaft uses on non-Rubicon TJs uses a 1310 U-joint that hooks up to the usual yoke, but with the 8/8 it uses a 1330 flange off the Explorer, and I didn't pay attention to that, and I fucked up the conversion joint, which has a 1310 ends and two 1330 ends. So I had to quick order something from East Coast to get something here quick, so I didn't want to use any AutoZone crap. But here it is, it's all hooked up. Pretty happy with it. I'm going to finish stocking all these bolts to the right spec, and we'll be ready to go.